Can you hear us? Trust God, if you can hear us, you can unmute your mic and just introduce yourself. Tell us your name and what you do.
Hello, GM everybody. My name is Trust God. I'm a newbie in technical writing.
Me, I don't want to hear newbie because you cannot be telling me GM. See, there are some, if you are in the medical profession, once you hear some technical jargons in the medical profession, or if you are a lawyer, everybody is a professional in their space. Once you hear some terms, you know that this person is not a newbie. You cannot be telling us GM and you're saying you're a newbie. It's not possible. You're already an OG. So I'm not going to take that newbie. But let's just accept that fact that you're a technical writer, okay? And trust me, technical people are making money. Oh. These bros who they talk right now, if you don't get like $10K in his wallet, you see, these social people, you people get money and you go they hide. But me go cast all of you now. So just know that one. So so happy to have you, right? Trust God, so happy to have you as a technical writer. So without wasting much time, I'm going to be calling on Temitope Olu. See, the person I want to call now, you people don't know. There's a name you know this person for, but no me go talk am. So please, you have the mic, you can unmute your mic and just introduce yourself and tell us what you do. Temitope Olokuntoye, can you hear us?
Okay, good evening, guys. My name is Temitope Ologuntoye, and I'm a bakery consultant. Anyway, I guess you are missing my name with another name already.
Oh, I'm not mixing. Now I understand. I understand you perfectly. And you know, money cannot go out of the same circle. Two people are here with the same surname, which means the money is circulating within the same ecosystem. So we are so happy to have you. And one interesting thing is that you also bear the same name like myself. I'm also bearing Temitope, though our surname might be different, but we're so happy to have you on board, right? And like I always say, everybody has a space in the Web3 ecosystem, regardless of what you are doing or what you want to do. What matters most is that your willingness and ability to, think outside the box. So thank you so much, my brother. We are so happy to have you. So I will be calling on Iyanu Olokutoye. I hope I got that right. So you have the floor to introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Omwalade Yanu, and I'm a content creator.
Oh God, we know we collect that one from you. Introduce yourself properly.
I'm a
You
content creator. I'm a content creator. I think basically that's the whole thing, and I'm so happy to have everyone here today. I happen to be the founder of Hello Shogbo, and majorly, majorly, this whole idea came when Mr. Temitope reached out some times ago about we coming up with something that everyone around can really gain from. And it was a welcome idea by myself and my brand. And we're so happy to be part of this. Most definitely, we're so happy to be part of this. So for whoever is here and you don't know me before, the name is Olukuntoye Omoalade Yanu, the founder of Hello Shogbo. I think my co-founder should be here in a while too. I think he's busy at the moment, but he should be here soon. So thank you everyone for joining.
amazing, amazing. I had to deliberately drag you out because you wanted to hide under I'm a content creator. No, we have to give honor to whom honor is due to, because we running this cohort 3. We've done several cohorts, right? But when we sat down with the Hello Shogbo team, we discovered that it is now the right time for young people that are smart and intelligent in Oshogbo to take advantage of global opportunities. Imagine someone that is in Enugu, someone that is in Lagos, they are not smarter than us. In fact, they don't have the kind of resources that we have. We have a very calm city. The standard of living here is very moderate if you know what you're doing. and you have lights. Once you have your laptop or your phone and your internet, you can do amazing things. And look at how Hello Shogba has been bringing out the youth through their, community related activities and games.
I
So when
beg,
we
I
sat
know
down,
the
we discovered
Lagos
that
too. I know the Lagos.
you did Lagos.
River State boy, you. I did River State.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even in the southeast, let me tell you one thing. In Enugu today, I may not be able to speak about all the states in the south, south, and southeast, but as far as I know, we have connects with people in Enugu that are doing what we are doing here in Oshobo, bringing people to the Web3 space. So what we are saying in essence is that if people all over the world are doing these things and they are bringing in opportunities. Imagine you are in Oshobo and you are a content creator, you are a developer, you are a designer, or you can come up with products and you are earning $300, $500, $1,000 without doing scam or anything. You understand? That's good money. That's good money. So if people over there are doing it, they don't have more than the same head that we have. They are smart, we are smart. They are intellectual, we are intellectual. They're hardworking, we're hardworking. So that is why we came up with this training, right, with the Hello Oshobo team to make sure that every youth in Oshobo, regardless of your age, as far as you know how to operate your phone and you can follow instruction, these opportunities are there for you. So without wasting much time, right, before we go deeper into the session tonight, thank you so much, Mr. Ian. We are so happy to have you. So I'm going to be calling on Sheyi. So you have the mic, right? You can, unmute your mic, introduce yourself, your name, and what you do, very briefly.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Sheyi and I'm the technical coordinator for Arts Block Labs. So I'm excited to see everyone here, and I hope that as we continue in this cohort, everybody will still be here, because one of the issues that uh, we have is retention and also consistency from the youths, right? Sometimes people tend to like join a class or a session, and after the first section, they're just like, oh, more these guys, or they just find one reason or the other not to continue. But irrespective, I would urge everyone to stay true to this program. And at the end of this program, trust me, you would have gained a lot of knowledge from in Web3, and you would have made progress in your Web3 journey. So I'm really happy to see seeing everyone here. Cheers.
Yo, I like that energy. See, I have one principle, right? I don't like talking about people too much. I like their work to speak about them. Sheyi Suremeko is our technical lead, and this is someone that if they say we should use tech to sell everybody in Osun State, I can trust him 100%. See, in your house, we would have sold you out using tech before you wake up. Even if you're at Agunbele or you're at Ilobu or you are anywhere you are in Osun State, we would have sold you out, because there are people that have this technical expertise and they know their onions, right? They have the knowledge. This is not just, see, one thing about tech is you cannot paraphrase, you cannot bamboozle your way out. When people present difficult situations to you, you are expected to come up with solution, right? Solutions that can now scale. So Sheyi is our technical lead and he has been doing an amazing work. We've done series of physical workshops for people in Oshobo, walking them through technical stuff that they need to understand about blockchain labs and Web3 as a whole. So we are so happy to have you on board. And remember, this is Cohort 3. This is not our first time. This is our third time. And we are doing this massively with the Hello Oshobo team to make sure that all the young people in Oshobo, they are enabled to earn money. You don't have to do scam. You don't have to do illegitimate things. All you need is your brain and ability to execute task. And that's why we are bringing the Web3 ecosystem to you. So thank you so much, Sheyi. So without wasting much time, I'm going to give you the button to Starlight. Starlight, if you can hear me, you can unmute your mic. Just tell us your name and what you do.
Hi everyone. My name is Bolaram Muhammad Sadiq.
I'm a software engineer. I'm the technical instructor for at Blockchain Lab. It's nice to be here. Thank you very much.
So, guys, without wasting much time, you can see that from our end, it's not just a one-man show, right? We have amazing team members, right? These are guys that they've traveled within and outside. See, let me tell you, you may be in Oshogo and think guys are not making moves. Well, it depends on what you are doing. Some people that are in the illegal space, they know how they make their move. For we that we are building human capacity, we have technical people. They know what they are doing. These are guys that have traveled outside Nigeria. So your neighbor might have gone to Accra, gone to US, and you may not know, and you're making their money. So what we are doing in essence is that we want you to know that it is possible. You can make the same money, but you need to put in effort. So that's why we are setting up this training. So Mr. Bolarinwa Sadiq is part of our technical team, and he's always making sure that everything works out the way it is supposed to work out. So thank you so much, Mr. Bolarinwa. We appreciate you. So without wasting much time, Starlight, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I'm trying to call on Starlight.
They are calling me. That's Brian I'm from Sonic.
My mistake. Sorry about that. So, without wasting much time, Mr. James, if you can hear me, you have the floor to introduce yourself and what you do.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is James. I'm a freelance editor and a video editor. It's nice being on this platform.
All right. There's something about all this freelance and this people are making money, in the remote ecosystem. They don't like talking too much. I will not collect like 2 or 3K from either from Fiverr, Upwork, and all that. So they just come online, just guy, how these things be, yeah, that. So we don't mind each other. So Mr. James, we are so happy to have you on board. And let me quickly add, as a video editor, let me tell you, if 3-4 years ago, I may not be able to add this advice or tell you this fact, but I can tell you now that if you're a motion animator, right, you can convert graphic design to animation. Trust me, you are in money. You can doubt me. If you doubt me, go on Twitter. Just search for animation gigs. Projects are looking for video animators. There's a difference between being a graphic designer and an animator. It's miles away, right? But I can tell you today that if you know what you are doing now in Web3 and you are good, it's one thing to be good, it's another thing to just be doing, you understand? But if you know what you are doing, you have opportunity to make cool money as an animation expert. If you doubt me, reach out to me, I'll share you gigs. That's what we do in our space, right? So without wasting much time, I'm going to be calling on Mr. Tolulope Okikiolu. Just unmute your mic and just tell us your name and what you do basically.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, my brother. Please go ahead.
My name is Olokuntoye Tolulope. So I'm a furniture maker, but I look forward to learning something from the course.
Awesome. So
Hello?
like I always tell people, regardless of whether you are a tech person or not, all of us have potentials, right? So far you can see if you,
Let
I
us
don't
speak
know,
first.
Mr. Tolulope, you can just unmute your mic.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, God bless you. Thank you. I like that. So whether you are in tech or not, so far that you are young, there's always a message we put out across. As far as you are young, you know what you are doing. You can follow instructions. The Web3 space is for you. There are so many people that they've never made a single dollar in their life, but in less than 2 years, because they can follow instructions and then they now, out of their own smartness, figure out how to position themselves, they make money. If you're active on Twitter, I'm so sorry, let me add this. Web3 is for Twitter people. If TikTok is where you like, I'm sorry, if you don't wake up fast, you cannot make money Web3. If Facebook is where you like, if you don't embrace Twitter, you cannot make money. If Instagram is where you make your money and you want to make money Web3, you must like Twitter, because Twitter is the home of Web3. You can just be on Twitter and you discover that someone made 15K from a project. That person that made $15K is not 15K naira. We don't speak naira language in Web3. Me and you, we fit see tomorrow now, maybe for Agunbelewo, we dey talk naira, but on a global stage, na dollar we dey talk. So when I say 15, I'm referring to $1,500. When I say 500, I'm referring to $500, not 500 naira. So remember that the goal is to bring in the dollar into our own local market. So, Mr. Torilope, we are so happy to have you. So, without wasting much time, I'm going to be calling on Ruth and then Olagbagbe Ruth. So, just tell us your name and introduce yourself. Then we'll go deep into tonight's session. Olagbagbe Ruth, if you can hear me, you can unmute your mic and just introduce yourself. Okay, so I guess maybe the person is having a network issue, but without wasting much time, so ladies and gentlemen, we have officially commenced our day one training, and I'm going to be your host tonight. And before I go deeper, I want you to know that Blockchain Labs has amazing team members. I might just be the founder, pushing the whole stuff, but we have people that are heading the technical team to make sure that if you're a technical person and you want to learn how to build applications, Web3 applications, we have a team. If you're a design person and you want to learn how to do Web3 design, we have the team. If you're a content person, we have our content partners. We have our content partners that can walk you through what you need to do and know on how to create groundbreaking content. So without wasting much of the time, welcome to our Cohort 3 training, and I'm going to be your host tonight. And once again, my name is Temitope Oladejo, and I'm happy to have you all. So let's get down to business. I'm going to be sharing my screen now, so give me a few seconds to do that. Thank you. So this is going to be an interactive section, and please, I would appreciate that you give me your feedback. If you can see my screen, just give me a thumbs up or something so that I will know that you can see my screen. Oh, amazing. So thank you guys, I appreciate that. So without wasting too much time, let's get out to business. Just this screen, you and blockchain. Let me shock you with one fact. When I joined the whole blockchain space as far back as 2017, 2018, I came across it online, right? That was when I was rounding up with my HND program in 2018, 17. Let's say late 17 and early 2018, right? I was like, what's blockchain? And that was even the time that MMM was reigning that time, if some of you can still remember. MMM was making people money back to back. And that was the time that they were trying to integrate and you send USDT to people. They were no longer using Naira at that time. They were saying like, send. I was like, this one that you're saying send USDT, what's going on? I did some research and discovered that, okay, this thing is making sense. Though MMM crashed, right? If you all can still remember, some of you people that you gambled into MMM and you lost money on your own. So MMM crashed, but after that, I started digging deeper and I discovered that, okay, blockchain. What's blockchain? And I discovered that, okay, there was a guy that came up with Bitcoin so year 2010, 9, 10, and all that. And people were like, they bought Bitcoin for $1. As at 2010, if you have $1, you could possibly buy like 100 Bitcoin. 2010 to 2025, that's like how many years? 15 years, right? If you held on to your Bitcoin that you bought for probably less than $2, $3, then one Bitcoin today now is over 100,000 US dollar. Do you know the conversion to 100,000 to Naira? That's like over 100 million Naira, just one Bitcoin. In fact, if your village is not too big, you can possibly buy your entire village, buy your chief, even buy your king, and convert yourself to the king of the community. Nobody can question you. You are in a money world. I did not say you go and beat your king. Go. I'm just saying that money rules the world now. But where am I going? Let's leave 2017. Let's come back to over the last 3, 4, 5 years. Some of you probably came across blockchain through your friends. You have friends that do all these stuff, like I buy coin, I trade coin on your status. Some of your friends are probably doing exchange. Bring your dollar, bring your Bitcoin, I'll give you Naira. Bring your iTunes card, I'll give you Naira. You understand? You started getting to know, right? Some of you are friends. They are original crypto guys. They will do screenshots of their wallets, how much they have made. Maybe they made $100, and you'll be like, this guy they make $100. How they take do am? They're already introducing you to blockchain, but you did not know, right? Some of you, your friends did tap last year in church. They were tapping inside toilet. They were tapping. Even some of you that you are married, your wife, you did not do it. You're probably your wife, your girlfriend did it. Tap. They were just tapping on their phone. They were already introducing you to blockchain, but you did not know. Now, if people can sit down and feel like there's a money in this space, you as an individual, the question you should be asking yourself is, my friend is doing this thing and he's making money. My enemy is doing this thing and he's making money. My girlfriend did this thing, made small money. My wife did this thing, made small 50K, 40K. The next question you have asked yourself is, how can I make money in blockchain? I don't know. I just want to ask one small question and I need your interaction. Please, how many of you are active on Twitter? Just emoji. Just please, I want to know. Okay. I'm seeing that. Okay. Thank you. God bless you. That's one question. Next question. How many of you have seen people sharing testimony that they have made so dollar, $100, $1,000, $50K on Twitter? Just emoji, please. Okay. So thank you. That means I am not crazy. Yes, I'm not crazy, because if you don't believe me, at least I don't know all your friends. You know your friends better than myself, which means people are making money. Let me tell you one thing. In Nigeria today, no company can pay you $2,000 per month. Go and ask all the bank manager. I don't know, maybe your uncle might be a bank manager. No company can pay anybody $2,000 per month in this Nigeria. But in Web3, you can make 2,000 per month. That does not mean that I'm making that 2,000 per month. In case you see me outside tomorrow, you not be like, bro, this bros talk say, they make. No go count me for one corner. I don't get $2,000 per month inside my account. But people are making the money. People have made the money in the past. The next question is, how can I see? I don't want this tonight. I don't want us to be doing bamboozle and all that. Everybody that is on this call, we want to make money, but there's a clause to it. In Web3 space, money does not fall from heaven. you must have a skill, either as a technical or non-technical person. As a technical person, you can be a developer, you can be a designer. As a non-technical person, you can be a content creator. So don't let anybody lie to you. Money in Web3 does not come from heaven. You must work for it. All your friends that you be on Twitter and you see them so made 10K, they have worked their ass off for that money for months. If some of them tell you the pains that they go through, tweeting every day, writing content, interacting every day, you'll be shocked. The next question is, can you do what they are doing? Well, in the legal space, we all notice that all the people in the legal space, they always have a community, they share updates, they help each other. In the Web3 space too, you must learn how to follow updates. Update the work. In 2021, people made money from NFT. In 2025, you cannot make money from NFT. In 2025, you must be yapping, you must be creating content, or you must be building products or applications. So the next question is you and blockchain. Your friends have told you about blockchain or Web3. Your friends have made money from blockchain. They have built house from blockchain. They have married from blockchain. The question is, how can I tap into blockchain as an individual? So I want to tell you tonight, before we go deeper, that whatever it is that you have seen online, you know, social media can be very deceiving, right? Most people might not tell you the truth, but I want to tell you the truth. Making money is difficult. Making money in Web3 is difficult, but it is possible if you are ready to upskill yourself. There's no free money anywhere. You must learn to upskill yourself. Look inward. What can I do best? And that is what we are going to be teaching you so many. See, there are practical sessions, but so that at the end of this session, you will not be like, they said we'll make money with TD and we are not making money. No, you must learn how things work. So that's why I'm taking my time to tell you that there is no free money in Web3. If anybody tell you that there's free money in Web3, that person is a bloody liar. I have been in this space since 2017. I have made money. I have lost money. In fact, I always tell people, some of my friends are very close to me. Most of the significant things I've done as a young man for myself, as a married man, taking care of my family, came from Web3, right? Even asset that I procured came from Web3. But I did not start making money from Web3 without upskilling myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, please and please, this is not a get-rich scheme. This is not a get-rich Ponzi. This is pure hard work, but you can do it. So without wasting much time, let's move on. So, like I was saying, I want to tell you one small truth. When I came into Web3 space 2017, because if I don't tell you this truth, you might be like, I can tell you this truth because I'm staying in Osogbo. And I've been in Osogbo. I got to Osogbo 2018 as a core member, and I finished my service year 2019, right? And ever since then, I've been in Osogbo. Though I've traveled, attended several conferences, programs, and events, but I always come back home. Even my family is here. So I can relate these things with you. This is not boju stuff. The truth is that you will have problem in this place, especially if you are someone that is staying in Osogbo, because this city and state has always been known as a non-productive states. If you are in Lagos now, I didn't even have been in Lagos for you. Of course, I go to Lagos often, like multiple times. And if you're in Lagos, you know how Lagos hustle life is, right? Anywhere you are, you can make it. In Osogbo, look around you. What do you see the most? I don't want to mention names and I don't want to mention brands, but deep down, we all know what we see around. So there is this thing that you will have. There's a restriction. Even if you are good and you are the best, if you tell anybody that you are from Osogbo, there's this thing that comes with it, like Oshogbo, shame ben. I'm sorry, I'm sorry for adding that Yoruba for some of our people that don't understand Yoruba. Okay, preach chat. I'm still going to take questions but let's just continue for now. So by default, you have challenges, but don't give up. The advantage you have that any other person might not have in Southwest, right, is that you have a very conducive place to live. Secondly, you have light. It might not be 100%, but at least almost everywhere in Osogbo has like 70% electricity supply. And as a remote person that you are going to be working with different brands, you should not be complaining of light. You can now augment that 30% with your own backup. You can probably get solar or all this small inverter to augment the light that we are getting. So the truth is that you will face challenges, but that does not mean that you will not make it. Okay? So let's move on. So after all has been said, after all the preamble that I've given you about challenges and all that, now let's do this. Let's get on to the business of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to once again welcome you to this session. It's going to be practical because we're going to be doing a lot of practical stuff, but tonight is to welcome you into the program. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, the question is, what is blockchain? I've been hearing blockchain. Some of you, when you fill the form, in fact, we had to go through the form one after the other to look at what is that thing that each individual is looking forward to learn. And we discovered that most people don't know anything about blockchain. Well, it's possible that you've heard about it, but you've been looking like, this blockchain that you are talking about, Mutefe, I really want to understand. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly walk through what is blockchain. Now, I always like starting with a small example, and the example is very simple. I know in this call we have very mature people, and some of you that in the early days, even before we start having BlackBerry and all that, if you want to read a simple mail, you go to cafe. When there was no phones, or the few people that had phones then, they were rich people, you go to cafe, you buy time. I did that too. If you want to access small Facebook like this, you go to cafe, you buy like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to browse. Once your money don't expire like this, babami, they will pursue you. No story. Those days were the early days of internet. And those days are the internet stage where you can only consume, you cannot contribute. Your friend can send you mail from Germany. The maximum you can do is that you just reply it, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's one. Number two, there were some blogs that time that you can read from. But those blogs, after reading from them, you cannot contribute by saying, I don't like your content, or I feel your content could be better. You cannot do that. Those period is what we call Web 1.0, where everything you do is only read only. They were the early days of the internet in the early 2000s and all. But technology continues to improve. So at some point, things started getting better, right? We started having Facebook. Even like I said initially, in the early days of Facebook, you can only receive requests. You cannot even chat. You cannot follow, right? But technology started improving. Now we are what we call Web 2.0. We have Snapchat, where you can upload, you can comment, you can like, you can retweet. We have Instagram. You can upload, you can comment, you can like, you can retweet, you can reshare. We have Twitter. You can upload, you can comment, you can like. We have LinkedIn. You can upload, you can comment, you can like. So the state that we have now for most people is what we call Web 2, where you are able to read and write. Remember I said in the early days we had 1.0 that we called Web 1.0, which is called read only. You cannot contribute. Now, if you go to your Facebook now, you can like your friend's picture or video. You can comment. In fact, you can even repost. And the same thing goes for the platform, which means you can read, write. Now, there is a problem. What is the problem? The problem is that no matter how big your page is on all the social media platform, if tomorrow now Zuckerberg or people report your page on Facebook for one reason or the other, Facebook can pull down your page or your account. And the maximum you can do is to appeal. If you appeal, you'll be praying. If the account is very important to you, you'll be praying that they restore the account. But if they don't restore the account, that's the end. So many people have had to reopen new account because Facebook pulls down their account, Instagram pulls down their account, Twitter pulls down their account. Imagine an account that you have grown over the years that people have known you for, and it just get pulled down. That means that you are the mercy of those tech giants. You don't control your data. All the friends that you have made, genuine friends, followers that you have made over the years, if they pull down your account tomorrow, it goes down just like that. It is when you open a new account that you start begging them, please follow me back. I am the owner of this previous page that was pulled down by social and social platform. Please follow me. Right? You need to start from the beginning. That's a problem. Now, in Web 3.0, that we also call blockchain, we now have read, write, and own your data. That is the amazing thing. In Web 1, we have read only. In Web 2, that we have now, mostly, we have read and write. Now in Web 3 is an emerging economy. People have made money from it, but you are just getting to know about it, which means it is still early. We now have read, write, and own your data, which means tomorrow now, if you are building your account on Web3 application or Web3 social media, if a platform like Facebook pulls down your account, you can decide that, okay, maybe you have put down my account, Abby. You will just export your followers, your profile, your account to another social media platform because you are 100% control of your data. So one of the things that makes blockchain special is that you have control over your data. Everything you put online is in your control. Whether on social media, whether in terms of assets, if you send USDT to someone tomorrow now, you are 100% in control of that asset that you sent to someone, right? GM, I hope I'm not like, you guys can help me. If you can help me, please can you just like interact? Let me know. I hope I'm not wrong or something. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I know this can be a bit technical, all this that I'm saying, but because this is not just a theoretical session or course, is going to involve technical presentation. So all this that I've been telling you people, by the time we start showing it to you step by step, you will not discover that, oh, so that was what I was talking about the other day, right? It's not hard. It's just because you are just getting to know about it. Even me, when I entered the space in the early days, I was like, what was all this nonsense? But over time, I started appreciating, and that was how I fell in love, and I've been in the space over the years. So whatever I'm saying now, don't feel confused. It might sound technical, but relax. We are going to break it down through practical demonstrations. You just open your mind and be ready to learn. Okay? Now, what is blockchain? Like I said, blockchain, I always like starting with this last presentation, this last point, is a decentralized digital ledger technology. Okay? Let me draw a small example. A lot of you are doing a job, right? You do contribution. someone will set up a WhatsApp group, collect money, everybody will get number. I'm number 1, I'm number 2, I'm number 0, right? Do you know that that job that you are doing, if you go back, our parents have done it. All of us know. It's just that we are now using technology to manage it. WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter to manage it, depending on where your friends and families are, right? But whatever that you are doing, you are still at the mercy of who is managing their job. God forbid bad thing. So many ajo has crashed because the ajo owner, the person that is monitoring the ajo, died or fell sick, and there was no way to track who has paid, how much has come in. Even the person that is holding the money for ajo might have used your money to do oble, and you may not know, but you trust the person. Now, blockchain is saying that even if you want to do that ajo, please do it, but let us do it in a more efficient manner, where if I am number 1, the amount that I pay, everybody will know the time, the dates, and how much all the people that are supposed to contribute money to me has contributed. Let me shock you with one fact. If you are doing ajo today now, and you are supposed to collect number 3, and let's say you are supposed to collect 100,000, if everybody has contributed their money. Let's now say that the ajo contributor, like the ajo manager, has a younger brother that is in the ajo, and the younger brother, due to one reason or the other, failed to meet up. You know that the ajo manager will not tell you people that his younger brother has failed to meet up. The ajo manager will be covering that, don't worry, the ajo is safe, whereas his younger brother has not even paid the money. But how will you know? You will not know, because there is no transparent way to know. You just trust the ajo manager. But in blockchain, if all of us are doing ajo, instantly, within the stipulated time, I will know everybody that has contributed. So even if the ajo manager is telling me that so person has paid into his account, that we cannot verify, because you cannot log into his account without his permission, right? But with blockchain, we can track all the money we don't enter the ajo manager's account. So if he's lying, we just say, Oga, this person has not paid the money. Why are you lying to us? We can all see it on the ledger. We can all see it on the book, the central database. So what blockchain means is that there is a decentralized digital ledger that everybody will have access to. And that is why some of you that you've heard of your friends making money from Bitcoin as far back as 2009, 2010, if you go to blockchain scanner now, or Bitcoin scanner, you will see the first transaction the day it was made in 2009. Let me tell you, the first naira, the day they minted the first naira in Nigeria, nobody can tell you. If they tell you that it was on so and so date, how will you verify? You cannot verify, because it is the government that is controlling the access to that data. But with blockchain, we can know the first day that the first Bitcoin entered into market. We can know the first day that Ethereum entered the market. We can know the first day that Solana enter the market. Those are the beauty of blockchain. It creates a transparent system. That's why I'm going into it. Ensures transparency and immutability and security. Everybody will know when the money came in, how much came in, how much was spent, and how much remains. There is no boju. There is no. So if tonight now you have your friend in the US and your friend wants to send you money, right? Or your friend is in Germany or is in Russia, any country all over the world, and your friend said, I cannot send you naira, please send me your USDT wallet. Simple. We are going to show you how to create a wallet, just like the way you create your bank account. We'll show you, we'll run you through this demonstration, don't worry. Just send the wallet to the person. In US, Do you know that in less than 5 minutes, you will receive the $100 in your wallet? And CBN cannot stop it. Now, in Nigeria, you cannot send money to someone that is outside Nigeria without the know-how of CBN. CBN will block it. I'm telling you. Someone in Russia sends you $100. You, in less than 10 minutes, will receive it. You cannot send Naira to someone in Russia in less than 10 minutes. Your bank will first ask you, are you a criminal or not? Are you a political person or not? Do you want to go and use the money to do money laundering or not? Right? The fact that you can send money to all over the world, those are the benefits that blockchain gives to you. And that's why when you hear some of these illegal boys saying they make so dollar from outside Nigeria, that's where they work. Simple. But if they are making money from it, you that are doing a legitimate business, why are you not making money from it? Are they smarter than you? Do you think they are smarter than you? They are not smarter than you. It's just that they are ready to like listen, ready, and learn. Where you are now, you can send money to someone in UK, $10 in USDT, and the person will receive it in less than 10 seconds. Simple stuff. No bamboozle, no story, no gimmick. But some of you, when you talk about this technology, like Bitcoin, actually they will not scam me like this. No, technology has gone beyond that. In the early days of TikTok, how many believe in TikTok? Now, look at all the boys that were on TikTok, they are making money. So, blockchain gives transparency. Now, let me shock you with another fact. Let's say your friend from Russia sends you $100. Do you know that immediately you send your wallet address, just like your account number to the person, and the person sends it, you don't even be calling the person. Hello, sorry, I've sent you the address. Have you sent the money? No, you don't need that. Once you send your wallet address, just open your address, paste it on blockchain scanner, and start refreshing. Immediately you send it, you'll be tracking it like this. You'll be seeing it. Don't call the person. Everything is 100% transparent. He himself is tracking it. You yourself, you can track it. Once the money drops in your wallet, he will know. You cannot tell him that the money did not drop. You know, some people, you send them money, I don't receive the money. Money don't drop for their wallet too, right? Blockchain gives that transparency. Immediately you send a digital asset, currency, to anybody to their wallet address. Both of you can track it. Both of you can track it. Simple as ABC. If it drop, you will know. In fact, you cannot, there's no reason for it not to drop. The only reason why it cannot drop is probably if the transaction fee that you attached is not sufficient and you need to add up to it. But you will see everything. Let me tell you, all the Bitcoins that are in circulation now, the Bitcoin is over, one Bitcoin is over $100,000. All the Bitcoins that are in circulation, we can track where each Bitcoin is. Although we might not be able to know who is holding each Bitcoin on an individual level, but we will know that so wallet is holding so amount. Can you track how many Naira is in circulation? CBN can wake up tomorrow and tell us that they have minted 2 billion Naira. Can you track it? How will you know who is holding 100 million Naira? 1 trillion Naira. You will not know because everything is not transparent. We will just believe that they've said they've minted this. But with blockchain, everything is transparent 100%. Go and check it. So these are the reasons why banks, individuals are embracing blockchain, because you cannot lie to me. If me and you do business on blockchain, I will tell you that, Baba, this thing has moved from my wallet to your wallet. Call your lawyer. I'll call my lawyer. Simple. But you cannot even tell me you want to call your lawyer because you cannot lie to me. So blockchain gives transparency, is security. I hope I'm not This thing can be very, very. I'm trying to like break it down because what we are trying to treat is most people like they send money and receive money. They don't care about what happens. But the purpose of this fundamental course is that if you are out there, you can sit other people down and explain how blockchain works to them. So that is why this is not a day training. It's a training that's going to last for 5 days. And if you meet up with 80% of the attendance, you will get a certificate that's sponsored by both Blockchain Labs and Hello Shogo that you can add to your portfolio. Blockchain Labs is not a small company. You want to check our profile, we say we no small. So we are training you so that you can become a blockchain expert too, or blockchain expert. So there's something we are going to be treating, which makes this whole blockchain simple. But let's quickly move ahead so that I can show you other stuff. Okay. All right. So okay. So so let me quickly talk about something. All right. This is very important and it's very essential I treat it. So now I've talked about decentralized digital ledger, right? I've talked about the transparency. Now, let me quickly talk about immutability and security before we move on, right? Now, if you are in school, when we are in secondary school, right, our class rep, when a teacher tells our class rep, please write the name of the noisemakers. What will our class rep do? We will now first look, this guy, I don't like him. Make I first put in name on the noisemaker list. This babe, I don't check her. I don't follow and talk. She don't do my own. Make I teach her. Put the name on the. The final list is coming from. If the teacher comes to the class, he will just ask the class rep, Alpha, give me the list. But the teacher does not want to know whether all the names on the list actually made a noise or not. But so far, the list is coming from the class rep. The list is trusted, right? Now, let's now say, after the class rep don't write the name of a particular babe, going on the child reason for a while, and babe no gree, you can't write the name of the list. Can't show the babe, say, oh boy, Alpha, if you don't do my one, I don't write your name. How you go be? The babe can't whine the class rep, say, we've been talking, you don't have to write my name on the noisemaker list and all that. Can you just remove it? What did the class rep go do? What he go do? He go clear the name because of his personal selfish interest. He don't clear the name. If some of the boys, when you don't write their name too, complain, say, bro, you don't know, say you be my G, clear my name. He go clear them. But on blockchain, you don't clear names. Whatever you put on chain is permanent. Take it from me. You cannot clear your name. You cannot remove your name. You cannot erase your name. That is why your data is permanent. And because it is permanent, that is why people can trust you. That is why I can go back to 2010 and believe the first transaction that was made on Bitcoin. Because nobody can change the transaction even way back 2010. No CBN in US can try it. The US government that is the most powerful, they cannot change it. You think say US no feature anything? They cannot, they don't try and they don't feature it. If what I'm saying is rubbish, go on live and ask. It is the fact that whatever you put on blockchain is permanent. That is why you cannot change it. And that is why if government that are serious, they are already embracing it, like US now. If Nigeria now want to solve the problem of identity, this one will be say FRS go get identity. INEC will get another one. Nigeria police go get another one. If you want to do your car documentation, you get another. No, it is wrong. Person we supposed don't retire for civil service over 15 years ago, go court, change their affidavits, reduce in age, Papa we don't hold or mama we don't hold, reduce it. How you want to verify? But let's just imagine that the day a baby is born in Nigeria, the baby's record is put on chain, on blockchain, permanent. 25 years down the line, the hospital, the name of the doctor, even if the doctor don't permit, you cannot change it. There was a time they were saying our president, we don't know his age, we don't know, you understand? So with blockchain, you cannot erase data. Those are the benefits that comes with blockchain. That immutability, when we talk, it means it makes data permanent. So if me and you don't agree now, say we won't sell our family land for so amount of naira and we don't sign, you cannot come out tomorrow and tell me say something me and you no talk out because it's on chain. You cannot use police to harass me because everything is on chain. Even globally, they go to see and say, true, me and you don't sign this thing. You cannot clear it. If on Nigeria, they feel erase your data. They feel erase your data. But with blockchain, nobody feel erase your data. Because once you put them on chain, just don't put it on chain. If you don't put them on chain, it is permanent. So it builds trust. So that is why I can trust you if you are someone that is a blockchain person. If you tell me that you have sent me $1,000 into my wallet address, I don't need to question you. I don't need to doubt you. I don't need to question your personality. All I will just do is scan my wallet. Have you sent the money? Once I see say the money don't come, if you don't ever enter my wallet 100%, but the moment I can see that you've sent it from your wallet, as sure as done, they say my money is coming. The funny thing is say you cannot even stop it. Money will don't come out your wallet. All of you don't hear of reversal. POS reversal. You go buy money, you go buy product. Customer go buy product from your shop. After you don't pay, collect the goods, go complain to the bank, say they scam them, say you scam them, and ask for reversal of the funds. You get one when they call them. But with blockchain, all these things does not happen. So these are the things that have made blockchain to be adopted. So that's why when you hear your friends saying blockchain, I do blockchain, I do crypto, I do this thing, these are the underlying factors that make it interesting and adoptable for most humans. So that when you now hear when people talk about blockchain, like, is it not to send USDT? Bro, he passed to send USDT. Oh. He passed that one because human beings are greedy. We know they like greed for one another. But with blockchain, you go cast everybody. I will know whether you are lying to me or not. So let's move on. The security. This one will be say since yesterday now AWS don't shut down. Snapchat no dey work. Some banks have, even though say our Nigerian banks, they're strong small. Some of them suppose don't shut down. Snapchat no dey, almost Duolingo no dey work. Almost all the applications no dey work because AWS server, one company server shut down. Almost all the tech giants shut down. Even Copilot, you know, say ChatGPT dey AI. Microsoft get their own AI. It's called Copilot. Copilot never dey work since morning because I use Copilot a lot. Please, I want to know if you guys are following me so that I make you know be like saying I'm just these are very just oh, God bless you. No security now. Trust God. Wait, we are still going to question and answer. Relax. Yeah, I guess I go to security. See, this blockchain, there's a reason why I'm taking my time to explain this thing to you. Because by the time you are interfacing with intellectual individuals, you will not look like Momo. You can always come back to this, right? And follow them and talk, say you know what you are talking about, right? Now, there's a company that is hosting every data in the world. Let me tell you something. Data is simple. Let me just give you small analogy, right? You want to rent apartments now, right? You rent apartment, whether 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, duplex, anything. You won't come put resources inside. You don't buy TV. Shey na outside you go put your TV. No, na inside apartment where you rent. You buy deep freezer, na inside the apartment. Now you go come decide whether you want put am for sitting room or kitchen. TV, if you decide say na kitchen you wan put your TV, nobody can hold you responsible, na your house. Now just imagine say dat house wey you come rent, you come get issue, all the apartments, all the things wey dey inside dat house no go dey work again. They will stop working. Na the problem wey we get with AWS. All the companies wey host our files, our con ten t, our kitchen u ten sils, our deep freezer inside their company for AWS, since the company wey dey host all of us don shut down, nothing wey all of us fit do, na im affect. Now imagine that your business is centered around AWS server. Because say you dey Osogbo or you dey run small scale, you fit think say e no matter. But the companies like Duolingo, all those global companies that people must pay for their services, it is from the services that they will pay their employees or people that are paying for adverts on their platform. They must get value for the money that they pay for. Now, the company that is supposed to make sure that everything is working well don shut down since over 24 hours now. AWS never balance. As I dey talk to you now on this call like this, AWS never balance. What's the problem? One server, one company. That's the security issue. There is a reason why all the nation, they don't have one single barrack in the entire nation. In Nigeria today, Nigeria has multiple barracks across all the political zones. Barrack dey north, e dey south, e dey south, e dey southeast, e dey north central, e dey southwest, e dey Abuja. Because if you attack from Abuja and na only Abuja be the barrack, that means that's the end of Nigeria. But because there are other barracks that if Abuja shut down, they go pick up to defend Nigeria. The same thing applies to security. Because AWS don't shut down, it dey affect other companies. But in blockchain ensures that it is decentralized. So as AWS shut down, AWS will just be baby. Other companies go don dey on ground that will take up that role and make sure that what is supposed to be working is working. Everybody will have the same data. So blockchain ensures that if there is a failure, it should not be one company failure that will shut down the entire system. You yourself can have your own small server rather, like AWS own. Me, if Osogbo shut down now, Ilobu is supposed to be able to take up and continue to run Osun State with Ile-Ife, with Ilesha, with Okuku. You understand? With Ikire. But if everything is on Osogbo, Osogbo will shut down. So what blockchain ensures is that whatever is in the network, all the money for Ajo, if it is only the Ajo leader that is in Osogbo and the Ajo leader does die, you no hand over the data to any other body. That means the Ajo has died. But because in blockchain, as Osogbo leader has the Ajo details, the same person, another person in Ilesha has the same details. So if anything happens to Osogbo leader, the person that is in Ilesha go present his own data. The person at Ife will present the same data. And everybody will say, okay, this data correspond to no minus, no addition. So blockchain brings that decentralization and security to make sure that if there's a problem at one point, it does not collapse the entire structure. But it's so unfortunate that if CBN crash, now why then they guard CBN all over the world? If CBN get problem, Central Bank of Nigeria get problem, Nigeria will crash. Now why? The CBN governor must be someone that is important. All of us know what they happen to the current CBN governor. May God help him. Right? So those are the benefits of blockchain. Those are the things that make blockchain unique. That is the reason why you see so many people. That is why US company are, you see, in US, they don't put their money where they don't believe in it. Most companies that are building products, they are based in US. Even our Nigerian companies will reach out to them to support us. So US don't waste their money if they don't believe in it. So If they can believe in it over there, that means you too, you must open your head and think of how you can tap into it. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's quickly because we've taken a lot of time. So oh my god, yes, let me quickly round up so that we don't waste and take questions. So like I said, there's a transaction. When you send money, imagine you are in a journal, you are running an agenda with your friends, right, and your family members. You are supposed to pay me number one. All of us will have agreed, pay me number one. I'm the one that is in charge to collect number one. You send it to the ajo leader or you send it to me, depending on the structure we put in place, right? But if the ajo leader go peme, what will happen to the ajo? You don't die with that. But in blockchain, it does not die. You must still fulfill your obligation. Now, all the transactions that we are all running, there's something we call a block. If you want to build a house, you cannot build a house without block. You must mold block. Is that you buy the block outside or you bring machine to your site and they mold the block. It is that block that the bricklayer go join with cement, pam, pam, pam. Some of you that are in the construction space rather, you understand what I'm talking about. Engineer, civil engineering and all that. You know what I'm talking about. There is a need to put block in place. It is that block that will form the carcass of the entire building. The same thing goes for blockchain. Without the blocks, the building cannot hold. So which means that every transaction that you made, when your friend sends you money from Russia or from US, or you send money from here to China or to England, it will come inside the block. This thing I'm telling you, by the time we run into practical demonstration, you understand better. But I just like literally have to explain these things a bit. Now, all transactions are grouped in a block. After it is grouped in a block, right, it is now called a chain. When you mold block, I don't know, like, please, do you have anybody in the construction space here, right? Like, people that have done construction, or you can just drop an emoji. If you don't have anybody in construction, if you can still hear me, I just want to be sure everybody can still hear me. You can just drop an emoji, something. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. So there is a reason why they mold block. They are not using normal sound or cement alone. You must mold block because the block will build the structure so that the structure. Okay, Starlight, I would answer your question later, please. Thank you. So each block, right, is now in a chain. The engineers will tell you, okay, this block is for foundation. After foundation, we start raising it. Lintel. If you don't reach lintel, they diversify. I'm not a civil engineer, so sorry if I made some comment that is not correct in that space. But in essence, everything you do on chain is grouped in a block. Then each block is verified by nodes. We will still explain these nodes, right, in subsequent classes. We will explain these nodes. They are deep stuffs, right? But because they are deep, we walk you through the practical demonstration so that you can understand 100%. So that when your friends are saying blockchain, you will not be like, is this one is not ritual and all that. This is 100% technical things that you can understand. It's not difficult. Just open your mind and be ready to learn. Simple stuff, right? So let me move on because of our time so that I can take some questions. Okay, I've talked about the benefits. The data is encrypted and immutable. Encrypted in the sense that when you send money from Russia to Nigeria, or you send money from Nigeria to Russia, or to your friends in China, US, anywhere in the world, nobody can stop the transaction. CBN cannot say, oh yeah, so bank, stop that transaction. It's not possible. They cannot stop it. Immutable is permanent on chain. I've talked about transaction. All transactions are visible to network participants. The moment you send dollar from USDT from a wallet to another wallet, don't call the person. Have you seen it? I I'm having network issue. That's your own problem. It is already on chain and recorded, right? Efficiency, it reduces the need for intermediary. Now, unlike our regular bank, when you send money, you no drop for the person wallet or account, and they have already debited you. You go to your bank, they will tell you wait for 7 days, 21 days, 60 days, 1 year, and you're not sure the person will receive the money. But in blockchain, there's no need for that. The moment you send the money, you don't need to call the person receive the money within the stipulated time frame. Cost savings. Now they want to tax us. In blockchain, different blockchain with different transaction fee. So there are some blockchain that when you want to send even 100 million naira worth of assets, you may not even spend up to $1. If you want to send 100 million naira now today from your normal bank to another bank, your account officer will first call you, say, Oga, Alpha, what's going on? Are you the owner of this transaction? And there's no need for that. So blockchain is the future. Without wasting much time, I just want to let you know that every stage in technology always have people that are building it and people that are embracing it and people that are taking advantage of it. When Yahoo first came out, we all remember Yahoo May, that gave rise to this popular Yahoo in quote. But it does not mean Yahoo Mail is Yahoo. But people have made money from that. There are so many people that are outside Nigeria that are making money in different ways, but leverage on the early stages of internet. In this Web2, people are making money on Instagram, TikTok as influencers, on Facebook as influencers. They are getting gigs. You can see them all around you. And you are wondering that, how do I make money? Now we are in Web 3.0 that is just coming up. This is the best time that you can position yourself so that your children will not be asking you that, Daddy, Mommy, what are you looking at when other people are doing it and you're not doing it? This is 100% a skill-based economy. You cannot come here and expect money will fall from heaven. No, you must put in effort. All your friends that have made 10K, 2K, 1K, $500, $300, they put in effort. Nobody came to them and made them in Okuku or Ibadan or Songo to come and put money in their account. They worked, they got paid with their assets. So you must learn to work, and that's why we are ready to expose you to the fundamentals so that you don't lose these things. You know, there's something you are going to cover in subsequent classes: wallet security, how to protect yourself from scam and the money that you are making so that you don't fall. Imagine you made 2K and with just simple mistake, you just lost that money. 2K is not small money in Nigeria today. 1K now is almost 1.5. 2K is 3 million plus, right? You don't want to lose your money. Okay, those are the things that we are going to cover. So, ladies and gentlemen, embrace this technology. Don't shy away from it. It is open to all. It is global. As I'm talking to you right now, in next week, Nigerians, like a good number of Nigerians, are going to be in Argentina, sponsored by different blockchain. Not just, they are just picking people from Lagos, Enugu, sponsored by different chains to go and participate in global conferences. In Osogbo, we might not have it this year, but with people like you that are ready to now go extra mile and learn and contribute and put in effort, we'll get people there too. What if next year is going to be US? What's stopping you? Look around you now. Opportunities are everywhere. We are Nigerians, so let's know what we are doing. So blockchain is there for everybody. It is global. It is open. There is no gatekeeping. Just sit down, learn, apply skills, and apply for opportunities. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, I want to welcome you to the let me say I want to close tonight's session. This is day one. We spent a significant part to introduce ourselves, which is very essential. And day two, day three, day four is going to be very technical and advanced. And like we've said in the mails that we sent out, if you meet up with 80% of the attendance, you are going to be getting a certificate that is coming from both Blockchain Labs and Hello Shogo, right? And this certificate, trust me, you can add it to your portfolio that you have a Web3 experience. What if you, I don't want to talk too much, right? I've made money from Web3. A lot of people have made money from Web3, and nothing stopping you from making money from Web3. So this is an economy that, regardless of anywhere you are, is not gender bias, is not racial bias. You just need to calm down, leverage on your skills, and put in your effort. So thank you so much. We appreciate your time. So I'm going to be taking questions right now. So let me go to the questions that are already in the comment section. So thank you, Tolulope Okekeolu. I appreciate that. Thank you. So Starlight said, please, do we get this recorded session of? Yes, this session is recorded and it's going to be posted on our YouTube channel. So if you're already on the Telegram community, you already see all our social media platform. So we are going to be posting it. It's open. There are some people that wish to be here tonight, but they could not make it. But some of you, all of you that you are here, that you've dedicated your time to make it down here, you could have been doing other things or come up with excuses as well, but you took it serious. And that's why we say that anybody that make it up with 80% of the attendance are going to be giving them the certificate, because we appreciate you. This training is 100% free. You are not paying for it. Nobody has asked you for money, but we just want to empower the youth in Osogbo to make sure that don't be limited by your environment. Don't think that big companies are coming in. Look at external opportunities, leverage on them to make money. Okay, yes, of course, we are going to send subsequent mails to remind you of subsequent sessions, and we're going to be adding the link for this tonight's session so that you can always revert to it. So I don't know if anybody has any other question. If you have any question, comment, anything you would like to say, please, you can unmute your mic. Would appreciate any feedback. Is there anything you would like us to add, or maybe you just want to admonish anyone? Okay, so in the absence, okay, someone just, thank you, thank you, thank you, we appreciate that. Like I always tell people, please, in the tech space, opportunities are everywhere. Now, just do yourself, wake up, legit. You don't need to do scam or anything. Go on Twitter, evidence joke from different people. Me, I don't need to. There are some people that are making money in the show, but they will not tell you. But we are telling you that it's possible. So if we are telling you it's possible, we want to show you how it is possible, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your time and your patience. And in the absence of no other question, I want to say thank you so much. This is the end of day 1. We still have day 2, day 3, day 4 to go. And trust me, subsequent sessions are going to be very, very advanced. Make sure you come early. Make sure you come very early, right? Thank you, Mr. Ian. We appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So make sure you come early. We want to make sure that after this course, you can sit down and look at your life now, if government don't, let me quickly say this before we round up. The current government now wants to tax crypto earners. So if they don't believe that people are making money from crypto, do you think government will tax? Government is not stupid now. They know what they are doing. So those people that they want to tax, why can't they tax you too? Make money and pay government their money and get out. All right. So Mr. Trust God, you have the floor.
I don't know. You said something about each kind of a unit, you say that those who are interested in technical aspects, and you have a group for them. So I want to find out, concerning the technical writing aspect, which I'm learning. Okay, I don't know if your team has a group or unit who are into technical writing that you can introduce me to, because I would love to learn from others. You get. And secondly, during the course of the training, I don't know if you also teach us how to hunt for jobs on the Web3 space. Everything's getting very complicated, and things are not that way it seems before. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Israel. That's an amazing question. So, for some of you that are already following us on our social media channels, we opened a physical hub today where after this training, if you want to now go deep into technical writing, programming, how you can build Web3 applications, how you can do Web3 design, how you can do Web3 content. We have a physical space in Osogbo at Ogoniwa where you can come around. Let me tell you, apart from virtual session like this, what you can learn physically in 2-3 hours, virtual session may not be able to cover that, or it might take virtual session 2-3 weeks, right? We all know that one-on-one conversation goes a very long way. So if you are in the Osogbo, you can reach out to me personally or come to our office space, and then we'll walk you through some of the fundamentals that you need to know before you even start learning technical writing. That's one. Number two, opportunities plenty for Web3. I said this year, a lot of people are traveling to Argentina for Web3 conference. That's one. Number two, on our Telegram community, we have a sub unit that we call airdrops and Web3 jobs, where we post jobs that are coming up constantly, right? We'll filter these jobs and look at how some of our community members can benefit from them. That's one. Two, Super Team on Solana. I've talked about them on my personal Twitter handle. They have activities that you can participate in. Like if you're a content creator in Osogbo right now, you should be making money on Solana. I just don't know. See, if you know what you are doing and you're a badass content creator, apply. By the time you apply for 3 or 4, you will see one that just give you 400 or 300. It's a competition. You're not the only one applying. Other people are applying. But if you keep doing the same thing like consistently, out of 10, you will at least hit 1 or 2 that will something that you are already enjoying, right? That will give you like 200, 300. $200 in Nigeria today is above 300K now. How many companies can pay that in a month? If they pay you that in a month, almost like 90% of it has already gone into other things, right? So we are only sharing opportunities. There are jobs on Solana, there are jobs on Base. If you're a developer, you can join us to participate in hackathons. If you're a designer, come to our office space. There are some things that I want to walk people through. If you are in Osogbo and you are physical and you are ready to like go technical with us, come. We'll walk you through. These are the things that we do day in, day out. We'll sit you down, we'll walk you through, we'll show you things. So I believe I've answered your question.
But I'm not in Lagos now. How about we that are very far from Lagos? How are we going to walk through?
Don't worry. By the end of this session, you will have more clarity. There was some things that I think you messaged me about some stuff, but after the end of this course, you will have more clarity about things that you should focus on and things that you should not focus on. You cannot do everything Web3. In life, you cannot do everything. So there is a reason why you must focus on something so that you can be an expert in that area. And then over time, once you now amass opportunities, you can now diversify into other aspects. So is there another question? Okay, in the absence of no other question, this is already 1 hour 33 minutes, and I want to appreciate you all for your time. Thank you for making this possible. And of course, big shout out to our partner, Hello Shogbo team. You guys are amazing. They're always like, we want people to make money. Of course, that's the idea, right? We want Osogbo people to make money. Young guys, we don't want you guys to just be wasting away your time. People are making money. This is the generation. We must leverage on this technology, either as a developer, designer, or content creator. Put yourself out there, put your skills out there, and the world is waiting for you. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, and we will convene tomorrow by 8 p.m. once again. And have an amazing night rest. Thank you. Bye.